All right, good bottom of the morning. I think bottom of the morning in radio talk means that it's early in the morning. This is the daily sales kickoff. This is for internal and also sharing this with founders who are at the very beginning of building out their sales engine. And so while we wait for our sales leader to hop on, just a little intro. So my name is Devon Rahman. I am the co-founder and chief executive officer of weDISCOVR. We are endeavoring to use technologies of today to bring people into real life experiences that ultimately helps them just live a richer life and get more of their needs met. And most importantly, have the permission to be human and be themselves in these public spaces. Our first wedge into this space is through offering an app that enables event goers that we call explorers to be able to check out cool things happening in the city that's led by ambassadors that they follow. They could be music artists, it could be a politician, it could be a comedian, it could be wellness instructors, so on and so forth. And these events are hosted at cool cultural hubs, unexpected spaces where you might not usually see, let's say, a concert going on or a yoga experience, so on and so forth, just to really cultivate uh, that happen chance of you meeting new people you otherwise wouldn't have met. And this is all made possible also through our partnerships with the Brains of Tomorrow that really are mission focused and care about giving people products and services that they actually need. And so we're striving to cultivate here a circular economy where we have economy for all. So today's sales call is aimed at just getting an update on where we're at with the sales campaign for a new initiative that we have called Gift Run. To be completely honest, we're still shaping it, but the focus is to do a pilot with 12 ambassadors right here in Berlin, Germany, where they will bring their communities that are online in the city or surrounding areas into in real life experiences hosted at some of these cool places that I mentioned. We have some very specific goals that we're looking to achieve around the usage of our app in this case. And so each ambassador will be competing to essentially become our flagship go-to-market event that will happen much later this year, probably in Q4. So the role that I play in all of this is assisting with building the landing pages for each user type. So one, we have what are called explorers. That could be someone that just really loves cultural experiences. Maybe you're traveling and you want to go beyond the normal tourist traps, or maybe you're a local rediscovering your city and you want to be able to get trusted guidance through the eyes of what we call ambassadors, who are the culture creators and community builders in the city. And so we're going to get those people to come out. And so we just need to build these landing pages to talk very clearly during the gift run, what are they going to get? So then that brings us to the next type of landing page we need, which is for the commercial spaces. These are commercial spaces such as restaurants, hotels, fitness facilities, community centers. They really need more foot traffic. So maybe they don't have the highest ranking on Google, but they have something special to offer and they have some unused space, which they're willing to open up to these ambassadors, zero cost in an effort to do some shared community building and get some new foot traffic there. They might even buy a cup of coffee, buy some food, buy some merch they have there, even beyond the actual event. Then the next user type that we need to build the landing page for are the brands. So this is a really enticing offer for brands because let's try to use a different word than brand. So a company that offers a product or service that could improve the lives of a potential customer. So these companies, the value that we're offering to them is get visibility in 24 pilot events hosted by 12 ambassadors. So if you're following the math, it means that each ambassador will do 2 pilot events. And there's a grand finale, let's call it, one big event that will give mega visibility, and it has some really cool features to it, such as we're also filming it as a TV series where the whole goal here is to celebrate culture and be able to show people the wonderful cities. And if that launch event hits all of the milestones and KPIs that we have set for it, then we get to tour that event format around 13 cities across the world. So a lot of value for a brand that is in a position to have this new type of experiential marketing coverage That means that they have the means, the motive, and it's the right time and authority to make that decision. So with that being said, that's the goal for really this daily sales check-in, is to talk about where we're at. Maybe Patrick won't be joining us today. He is also in the trenches right now at AI conventions because he is an AI engineer. And a big part of what he plays inside of our sales and partnership operation is also engineering some of these aspects that might be around optimizations, building in spaces like N8N, and having that work directly with our CRM, which I believe we've made the decision to move forward with Apollo. So where am I with my deliverables? So right now I have the schema or the outline for the landing pages. As ambitious as it might sound, we do have 5 user types. The 5th user type is for the city. One of the key things to keep in mind is when you want, so us as a predictive data company using technology such as apps to get people to come out and experience the world around them, to exit the digital silos, to exit the digital fatigue, and get that serotonin that's ignited when you touch another human, when you have eye contact. If we want to do that really well, then we also need to partner with the city to make sure that when people are going out and taking risks to try things they haven't tried before, that they are safe psychologically and physically. And so this 5th user type of cities is really geared toward the city being able to build a cultural wiki so that people can know, number one, how to stay safe, so they can know as they come to the city and explore the city, which things are considered acceptable or things that you maybe should avoid doing. This might sound quite simple, but how many times has it happened to you that you've gone to a city and you did something that where you're from seems completely normal and acceptable, but in that new environment, it violates their values or their moral code. And so that's the role that the city will play. And beyond that, they have some other tools in their dashboard that will enable them to send important updates about certain neighborhoods. If there is some type of threat or crisis going on, our users will be able to know and have some very clear evacuation plans. And so that's where I'm at. I have the outline of each user type's landing page. And today my focus will be on filling that out with content. While I do use AI for shaping and let's say editing, I always start with writing on my own. This is important because in an age where products are being shipped so fast, the new competitive advantage is not necessarily speed, but it's having a message that really connects with someone and they can really say, okay, this stands out. This feels unique. Sure, AI might be able to help you do that, but AI doesn't know yet our community the way that we know it. We spent the past 4 years building in this space. And before we had any technology, we simply went to events of artists and athletes and asked them, how can we help? In the very beginning, it was literally me showing up to the events of ambassadors and just filming them. Because at the time I understood that content is also a form of currency because they can then use it in other channels and get themselves the visibility that turns into potentially more paid gigs and also connecting with their fans and their communities. So we've built deep in this space. We've had more than 50 paid pilots that was in collaboration with brands. Even some of them that are local to Berlin, Germany, but operate at a global scale. So we're just in the right place. And I would say that because my goal as a founder and the CEO of this company is to be true, clear, and useful, before I move on to any other stages, I want to put all of my focus and momentum behind this very specific task / project, which is getting the landing page contents for each user type in front of Patrick, our commercial director, in front of John, our head of communications and PR, and our operations manager, and my thinking partner, Yepra. So that's it for now. It looks like Patrick won't be joining us, and it's totally fine because also we made the cultural decision in our company to be async, which simply means that for important meetings, of course, we are all meeting each other on the same call at the same time. But also, as a fail-safe, all calls are recorded, which is how you're able to even see what I'm sharing, talking about now. And beyond that, the rest of it can be like this: one person hopping on a call, giving their update, and then we share it into very thoughtfully created channels inside of Slack. So in this case, this one will go into sales, even though it kind of fits on product slash tech. This really is about the commercial exercise of communicating the value proposition to those who want to participate in this campaign that we are calling Gift Run. So that's it. Again, thank you so much. If you are seeing this externally and you're wondering, why are they sharing this? It is because I wish that I had someone who was at the same stage as me 4 years ago, building out in the open, showing their successes and their failures. And I'm very much inspired by leaders such as Alex Hormozy. They say choose your mentors wisely. He's one of the very few people that I actually listen to, and not just listen to, but I take his advice and I go and apply it. And so far, I've gotten really great results. And so shout out to Alex. There's also a few others in there that maybe they are coming to mind so fast, but that is why I'm doing it, because there were times when I felt completely lost and I was just building in the dark. I felt like I was building in a vacuum, and I was just taking shots. And then I learned that working hard is not the same thing as working hard on the right thing. So if I can help any founders or creators avoid some of the mistakes that I made earlier on, and even some of the recent ones, like this is all iterative process, then I'm here for it. I would love to do it. Because also the reality about business is that this is really about people. So people also appreciate authenticity and transparency, especially in an age where it's really hard to tell what is made by us sentient beings versus what's made by a machine. So make sure you give yourself permission to be human today. We are here where we discover and we are endeavoring for economy for all. Sai Chin, Shishini, we're in touch.